Hello, and welcome back to Rimworld. So, instead of actually dealing with our problems, we are going to hide from them. Not advisable in every scenario, but definitely advisable in this one, because boomalopes, especially in closed quarters like these, we don't have a good angle of attack for them, so we're just going to wall ourselves in to our little, secure area, and hope for the best. So, I understand that the audio for the past few episodes has not been very good. I apologize for that. Life is a learning endeavor, and I'm going to do my best to make sure that the audio quality is as good as possible and ever improving. I'm always tinkering with the settings in OBS to try and make it a little bit better, a little bit more reasonable. And I think that my success... I think that I've had a reasonable amount of success with that. For that, I'm going to have you on this wall and this wall. No, you don't understand. And that way they'll get to their jobs sooner, because I expect the boomalopes to go for this wall first, and then if they can't reach it, they'll try going around the other way. So we want to make sure this is done as soon as possible. Wait. Go here. Then... And then... Wall... Okay, some people just can't be pleased. Okay, done. Okay. Get it eventually. Wait. Oh, you idiot. You just couldn't hold it, could you? I mean, it already counted as a barrier, but at least make it a decent barrier, right? So now they're just gonna, like, wander around pissed off, and then they're eventually gonna leave when they starve to death. It's gonna take a little while. But we're pretty self-sufficient in our little bubble. We don't need to go out of it, so this is gonna be fine. This won't work for raids, by the way, but it'll work for our purposes. And that's that. Rusty is idle. Yeah, he's idle because normally what he does is hunt. But because he can hardly do anything else, but there's no capacity for hunting, so he's just gonna be wandering around for a little. I'm afraid, annoying voice, creepy breathing, and abrasive. This guy would make for some good drama, but we literally, even if we wanted to, we literally can't take this right now, not with the situation we have outside. Unfortunately, even though Nikolay is passionate about growing, he's not very good at it. So it's kind of a waste to research resources plants, because they require at least 8 for steel, and then it goes all the way up to 15 skill for gold. You'd have some pretty masterful growing. Pretty masterful growers, if I do say so myself. It's puke everywhere because no one's cleaning up. you need to be a maid for right now, Raymond? So it looks like I'll be heading to Massachusetts this summer to work, and that's going to be really cool. I don't know what I'm going to be working on. And I'm probably not going to be able to tell it on the show. I hope you don't mind. I mean, it's probably going to be nothing that interesting to any of you guys. Interesting to me, though. So, I guess now would be a good time to talk about interesting things that have happened today. Yo, can you actually do your job? I went to the doctor's office to see if they knew anything about my rash, and they didn't. What they did do is they had some blood drawn, and then that was basically it. And sometimes doctors don't know everything. That happened with my brother a little while back. Maybe it's a story I'll tell another time when I have a better mic so that more people can hear it, because it is a very good story. So diligent. Getting blood drawn isn't the most pleasant thing in the world, but it was a far cry from, you know, the painful experience of actually donating blood to the Red Cross. Now, that's just because I'm a big baby. Don't let me discourage you from donating blood. It's one of the best things you can do, and that's why I did it, even though I am a big baby. It's because I wanted to actually be worth something in this crazy mixed up world. But I will admit, they have a really big needle and it hurts. It hurts a little bit. And Aura's an ascetic, isn't she? Why is she still up? Just because she's in a lot of pain all the time. So, weird hours. Yeah, what we'll probably do is we'll turn this area into a hospital. It's pretty central next to our stockpile. And out of room out of space in our stockpile, I'll probably just increase the size, or make a second stockpile further in, for like deep storage of less commonly used materials like weapons, for example, and clothing. I played this save for about... Does it say total playtime? I mean, like, you can see the days. It's day 80. So, the other save was probably on, like, day 30 at best. So, yeah, I played this one for a little while more. I just wanted to see if the combination of mods I could get with robots would actually allow for events to happen, and so far it's been a resounding yes. We could afford to turn off one of the generators. But we could also afford to turn this on. And then it'll turn these oranges into compost, basically. Use the compost to build more plow soil. And plow soil has fertility, same fertility as rich soil, I think. Marshy soil. Yeah, actually has even more fertility, alright. Now, plow soil in Alpha 14, I think it was ridiculously imbalanced, because plow soil had a fertility of 4,000, not 4,000%. Man, that would be ridiculous. You'd have crops being harvested in the same day that you plant them. Yeah, it would have a fertility of 400%. And that did mean that you were able to grow, like, have multiple growing seasons. Robot trader, man, that bites. I'll see what they have to offer. Maybe they can sell me some things that are useful. Yeah, because these things would be insanely useful. The problem is we don't have any money. We install our gold, but that only gives us 217%. 25mm chain gun. So this is used for the turret, I guess. Now this is just a generic matrix to build a different robot. It's like the matrix is the template on which the other robot is built. So right now I think since we're really low on steel and we can make components, I'm just gonna buy as much steel as I can. Which looks to be like 200. No, 150. No, 125. No, that's not what I meant. 125. Yeah. Nailed it. And that'll just be a small stipend. I'm actually going to turn off this bill because we need steel more than we need components right now, surprisingly enough. Idle, there are people dying here. You're a doctor. Oh, she's not resting yet, I guess. So, fine. Yeah, in the future, robot traders are going to be super useful. The problem is that we're dirt poor right now, and there's not a really easy way to change that without a good grower. And without access to resources. And these guys are still here now. The map has been pretty much mined, and I don't really like going long distances to mine stuff. If I can avoid it, because it takes a long time. So what I like to do is I like to actually go and build this core drill. Problem is it's wicked expensive. You probably recoup the investment over the course of a year because you can mine stuff like gold. Now we're literally broke, so there's... I mean, we could talk to the bulk goods trader and maybe sell some goods that we normally wouldn't be able to sell other people. Pardon me. Like this, we don't need... we're stacked on food, so we can afford to sell that. You know, we're stacked enough on food that we might be able to sell enough to buy a cooking robot. Which would help a lot. Sell all this. Use the cotton fiber. We can sell a lot of our granite blocks, minus 603. That takes us up there. We can sell our cherries. I don't think we need those. Cloth pants, cloth pants, cloth pants. Yeah, this might actually allow us to buy a robot, or we could sell a little bit more and get one. So, hold this. I understand you're hungry. We need to actually get this hauled. Okay, the hauler bot is working on it. I'm actually gonna tile this real quick. This as well. Hopefully I didn't play too fast and loose with my food, because now a lot of it's going to be turned into compost as well. Anyway, now that we have the steel all in, I'm going to take Rusty, I'm going to have him call the robot trader. Get there. Now we have enough buying power to get a kitchen robot. I don't think we're going to be able to get enough buying power to get the... Because all this does is it starts with a kitchen robot that has a skill of 4, which basically means it can only make kebabs, but it can also grow our crops for us. Which would be super useful. And that leaves us basically broke. Now, I am going to say that if I accidentally kill this thing, because if you deconstruct these specialized robots, they actually immediately are destroyed. So I'm going to do my hardest not to do that. Like if you accidentally press deconstruct instead of activate, it actually just suicides, so far as I know. So now I can take Nikolai off of cooking. Put him on, okay, I'll take cooking down 1. I'll take growing down 1, and he'll be more repair and construct then. The kitchen bot does not work very fast, I think. But it'll do its job. Cable construction, interestingly enough. I don't know exactly how. Like in what capacity, because there's already a bot that does construction. Like, can I... Like, if I deconstruct these... I'll keep that. Oh, no. This is not assigned to construction, so you can... Because you can't assign it to do stuff, that's all automatically assigned, so it won't do it on its own, but I could force it to if I wanted to. This is good to know. That's kind of a mod interaction. So this, its purpose in life is to make kebabs right now, and if we have it for 1,000 years, it might eventually, because they do gain skills, but they're not passionate about anything, so it takes them a long time. Eventually, maybe we'll be able to fuel this? Oh yeah, there's no wood. May have played a little bit too fast and loose with our food. I'm gonna turn you off. I'm gonna turn this generator off. Yeah, it is really good that we're able to get this robot. Because robots are basically make up for weaknesses in your colony. And you might be able to say, well, that's kind of cheating. And you know, you wouldn't be wrong. It makes gameplay a lot easier in terms of like not being frustrated all the time that you don't have this job being done. And that's what I was feeling a lot before I had this mod, and even in this playthrough before I had the ability to get robots, because they are expensive. I think they're pretty balanced. You have to invest a lot to get a robot. I feel that it's worth it because the fact that you're cheating, sort of, is made up for the fact that you are enjoying the game more, and in a sort of innovative, kind of cool way. So now these fields, which were basically being overgrown with weeds, are now going to actually grow crops, and that's pretty useful. Are they still pissed off? I think that we're good now. So I'm going to deconstruct this, allow them to go out hunting. Orbital Arms Dealer. I actually don't know what that is, so I'm going to have Rusty at least look what they have. Oh, so this is probably added by the turrets mod. So I guess you have to make these materials yourself. And they're pretty powerful. I imagine they're pretty powerful, otherwise you wouldn't have to... Anyway, you can buy the turrets yourself wholesale, or you can buy the kits and construct them, I guess. You also have beer, because why not? Oh, yeah, actually, this is actually modded in beer, so modded in, like, alcohol will modded in items, sorry, not just alcohol, will appear pretty weirdly in different lists. But yeah, we don't have any money, so... And nothing, I think. Well, would they buy our weed? Yeah, they will buy our weed, so we'll sell you our weed. And buy your components. You really cannot have too many. Oh, there's a party happening, that's nice. So are people still, like, sick out of their mind? Yeah. Muscle parasites and foods poisoning. That's gotta be the worst. There was a pretty intense windstorm today, so much that classes were cancelled after 5 p.m. So that means the club I was running was cancelled. Not that I really intended to go because I've been so sick. So maybe we should build an electric stove. We do have access to that, right? Not yet? Alright, then I guess stop the Tesla turret for right now and get to advanced cooking. In the meantime, Aurora. Oh yeah. Deconstruct this. I need you to... Oh, okay, the kitchen bot is doing that. So... yeah, do that. I'm getting framey all of a sudden. That's one of the nice things, kitchen bots don't get sick. They are robots. Although, they will have terrible hygiene because this is a... basically, this is a bad interaction with the hygiene mod, because kitchen bots and all the other bots are treated as colonists. So... they don't... but the problem is that they're not programmed to actually use the toilets on their own. At least so far as I know, I haven't seen them use it. Like, what's Hollingbot doing? No, I guess he has to have used the shower at some point, because... I don't know. And don't even get me started attributing gender to a robot, because... it says right here, I'm pointing at the screen, as a robot he is a bit faster and not really sensible for psychic phenomena. So blame the mod creator, not me. I'm just being factually accurate. So Rusty is a lawyer. He's a pretty good shot. He lays down the law. What's Nikolai doing? Smoothing out this. Yeah, so since we have so much electricity, we should really just switch to an electric... make sure I can make it. Wait a minute, can I make it yet? Does it say advanced cooking? Electric cooking stove? We got it, right? Yeah, we got it. Oh yeah, electric stove, right here. Alright. Now normally that's available at the start of the game, but... Raymond. Okay, so Nikolai is doing that. We're going to get electric stove. I'm going to switch back to the Tesla turret. Visitor. A ninja assassin. That's a really, really good colonist. I think that we should recruit her if we can. Yeah, damn. Can't grow and can't cook, but can do pretty much everything else that's useful. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to recruit this colonist. And then we'll just put her in the new bedroom, I guess. Which kind of sucks because we never have enough bedrooms to accommodate people to come in. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. And add for furniture an end table light. An end table light. Are you wondering? Wow, everything hauling is done. That's pretty fantastic. So I'm gonna take you off cleaning and put you back on crafting. We still don't need you to make materials, but maybe you can do other things. And one of the bad things about having this kind of tower defense structure here is that it takes forever for our colonists to get in and out of this area where we're doing most of our wood harvesting. Maybe there should be a hidden door mod that you can use, but the raiders can't. Maybe that'll make it too easy. People were in good moods, except Aurora. Oh shit, we really ran out of power. I should have seen that one coming. Turn this off, turn this on. Oh yeah, because one of them went down, and then... Yeah, if one of them goes down, then we're screwed, and that's why I really want this. Oh, we do have a new recruit. Great. Yeah, that's super good. So I'll give her a sniper. She already has a shotgun, but I'm gonna give her a sniper rifle because that's more fitting. And she's gonna hunt first, but I'm actually gonna refactor her priorities. Really good hunter, pretty good Smith and Taylor. Honestly, I don't see any reason not to hunt, because if the more food the better, the more we can sell of it. The more we can sell of it. Hunt on 2, repair and construct on 3, mine on 3. I'm really passionate about art too, that could be useful later. Craft on 2, Smith and Taylor on 4. I actually have art. It doesn't. And then no hauling and no cleaning for you because you can be doing. I'll put that on 4, but you could be doing more important things over. So do we have a positive? No, we don't have a positive power floor. I'll just turn off the machining table since that's actually not being used right now. Constantly chopping down trees and then not taking them back because you don't have enough haulers. So I'm going to unrestrict hauling bot now. Because now we can actually take the wood. And there's not many jobs going on here. Okay, so we got the Tesla turrets now. We're still running out of power. I will fix that before I choose another research project, hopefully. Should be good. What's going on? Yeah, I'll turn this one on. And then once we get the power situation sorted out, I will end the episode. You have wood right there, why don't you use that? Alright, we should be good for a little while now. Alright. Next episode we will look at the Tesla turret. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to take care of yourself. Have a good night.